Welcome to History Review Systems. I'm Dr. Michael Warner with Patient Advocacy Initiatives. Let's start off with 3 quick questions. In regards to the history component of a medical encounter, we have so far discussed the chief complaint, the history of present illness, and the status of chronic condition or disease. And remember, the status can be used in place of the HPI or along with it. Now we move on to review of systems. The review of systems, ROS, is a head-to-toe inventory of your body and your mind. You could think of it as a head-to-toe checklist. Constitutional, overall energy level, weight loss or gain, eyes, blurred or loss of vision, ear, nose, mouth, throat, sore throat, cardiovascular, chest pain, respiratory, short of breath, gastrointestinal, trouble eating or moving bowels, genitourinary, trouble urinating, genital issues, musculoskeletal, joint or muscle pains or stiffness, integumentary, skin color changes, moles or rashes, neurologic, tingling, pain, trouble moving, endocrine, fatigue, increased thirst, psychiatric, mood changes, feelings or of depression or anxiety, hematologic, lymphatic, bruising or swelling, allergy, immunologic, seasonal allergies. You do not need to repeat what you explained in HPI and or with the status. Under respiratory, asthma is fine, especially if you described how you are doing with your asthma and status of chronic diseases or conditions. You do not need to retell your asthma story twice. You may not realize it, but your review of systems answers may be associated with your chief complaint. I saw a man that I've known for a long time. His written concerns that I read prior to walking into the examination room centered around him being tired and lazy. In his review of systems, he wrote that his legs were swollen. Now you would think that I would have discovered his swollen legs during an exam, or I could have elicited the presence of swelling by asking questions. Just like that, I'm asking him what it's like to climb a set of stairs. We found a problem with his heart and controlled it. And he no longer felt lazy. So feel comfortable in describing your review systems. I saw a woman who wrote sometimes next to her genitourinary review systems. Her electronic health record was converted from paper to digital and never displayed her past history of kidney stones on her problem list. She had not had a kidney stone for over 5 years, so it got missed as an important piece of information to be added into the electronic health record. Her analysis was clear, and our staff was instructed to keep an eye on her. We updated her health record to display her history of kidney stones as a diagnosis on her problem list. Now, cardiovascular is not limited to chest pain, just as respiratory is not limited to shortness of breath. Someone may notice trouble climbing up the stairs. Is it neurologic? Is it musculoskeletal? Is it cardiovascular or respiratory? Do not worry about getting it perfect or figuring it out. That's why your doctor went to at least the 23rd grade in school. They studied very hard to do this, and it's called practicing medicine. Performing a review of symptoms on yourself is good preparation for a meeting with your medical provider. At the very least, it will help you from offering a late concern. See, a late concern is an issue that you may think about after the visit has already addressed the history, the examination, and the medical decision making. Late concerns or by-the-way issues are difficult to deal with at the end of the visit. If you've not prepared for a medical encounter, then you may have no choice but to bring up an issue at the end of the visit. Some people remember something important in the hallway or at the checkout window. At that point, your medical provider is not in the best position to help you, because in order to be thorough, he or she would need to reopen your record and start with the history, which may lead to a pertinent examination, which will lead to medical decision making. That's hard to do in the hallway. Your advocacy role, in addition to helping yourself, should be to also help your doctor. Modern rules and regulations are squeezing the life out of doctors. Let them help you. Do not expect them to be stenographers. If you have the ability then be prepared for your medical visits. Represent yourself as best you can, and have your history prepared in your mind and perhaps on paper. I encourage you to work together with your medical provider in a partnership in health. Thank you for participating in this module, and please answer a few quick questions and meet me at the next module.